and welcome to this week's edition of Stocks with Emmanuel. This will be the shortest, but perhaps one of these important videos in the channel. So I'm looking at a single stock to talk tactics. So single stock, just one stock today. We are talking about tactics. Alibaba Group Holdings with ticker symbol BABA, Baba. Why do you want to talk about this? In the last several weeks, I've been talking about areas of consolidation as important psychological zone which can be leveraged by an astute trader to his or her benefit. So I thought we have something very classic that we could learn from the performance or the behavior of Alibaba company in the last few weeks. So first and foremost, let's look at the chart. What do we see? We see a broad area of consolidation running from maybe December till early April. You can see this area. The price was going back and forth this band until there was a break above this area in May. And so that was an opportunity to perhaps take a position if you were maybe interested in this sort of stocks. But that is not the point of interest for me today. The point of interest is what happened subsequently on the 13th of May, based on some news, Baba gapped up 5%. Yeah. And that was important because there is a saying in the stock market that all gaps must be filled. All gaps must be filled sooner or later. And so when this happened, if you were to take if you had a position in Baba, you could have said, well, if this stock does not continue forward, there is a chance that it would, fill this gap. However, what did you see? Baba released his earnings, as you can see, and it was not the best of earnings, a slight miss in my view, and on earnings, but revenue was slightly above as well. So nothing really out of the, really bad, but not really very, very good. Yeah. And so, but there was a big rejection of Baba, and it sank 6%, gap down 6%. Yeah, on that day. But the interesting point for me, and that's why I make this video, is that the price came to rest at another important area of consolidation. This time, area of support. Area of support, yeah, at 77.8 area. And when I saw Baba close at this point, I was almost certain that it could bounce back from there. But even if it did not bounce back from there, but because it's a very clear area of support, one could put his stop loss below that line. However, it worked well, and Baba power upwards and continue piling forward. And then if you bought at that point, by now in just few days you would have made over 10%. Yeah, and while Baba, few things makes it important. It has good fundamentals, fairly decent fundamentals, good analyst rating, but also the political environment in China is becoming more positive. The Secretary of State of the US visited China not too long ago. So this is, it's a positive triggers for this to do well. I thought I would share this with you because it's so important, and you can play this over and over again if you know One, a few things: area of support and resistance is important. Gaps must be filled as a theory. Good macro environment is important for stock trading, and combining that can give you an edge. And I wish you a very successful trading as you utilize this educational content for your benefits. Just to close by saying, this is purely educational video. It's not a recommendation of any sort on